Turtle. You see my disgusting appearance today? You could thank college for how disgusting I look. I can't do my hair. I could barely do my makeup. I just threw on some eyeliner. And my hair looks like few families of birds could be living in it. Midterms are approaching and I am doing disgustingly terrible in Italian class, so I have to make sure that I study my ass off so that I don't fail it. But may I just tell you, we're in America, like, why do I have to learn another language? Like, honestly, everyone should be speaking English. But that is besides the point. Let's not stir up a political debate. Am I the only one who is, like, the worst procrastinator in the world when it comes to school? Like, honestly, at this point in my life, I'm just like, fuck school, let's just become a stripper. Because, you know, number one, they make really good money. Number two, what's number two? I don't know, they just make really good money and you don't need to go to school for that. But then it's like, when I get older, I'm going to be like wrinkly and saggy, and who's going to want to see that? And then it's like I'm going to be out of a job by the time I'm like 40. Maybe there are guys out there that really like saggy, wrinkly strippers. I will go into like a profession of saggy, wrinkly strippers, and I will prosper. Live long and prosper? What's that? Turtle. My procrastination got so terrible a few days ago. I had a 5-page essay to write, and you know where I found myself going? On MySpace. I haven't signed on into MySpace for at least 2 years, and all of a sudden, my procrastination all of a sudden made me decide that signing on MySpace would be a good idea. And I did, and I had a trip down memory lane. But nonetheless, it's like, how in the world did I end up on MySpace? And it's just like, I could be signed onto the computer trying to do an essay, and then all of a sudden, a random like subject just pops into my head and I have to search it, because it's like the most boring things are so entertaining when you're procrastinating. Like all of a sudden in my head I could be thinking, what is the best type of dirt to plant with? I don't plant. But at that moment of procrastination, I will look it up and it will become the most interesting thing in the world because I'm procrastinating and it's getting me away from the work. I could be sitting there staring at my wall and all of a sudden it is like I am watching a friggin' concert. And you know what, maybe I wouldn't be so blasé about school if it wasn't for the fact that the crap that we learn for the majority of the time, we're not even gonna like learn in real life. Like honestly, do you really think that all of a sudden someone's just gonna come up to you and be like, oh, excuse me, miss, I'm having a really hard time finding X. Could you help me find it? And then all of a sudden, like, you know, like you guys should sit down and write an equation. Bullshit, that's not gonna happen. And this whole geometry crap, like, prove that it's a triangle. Bitch, it looks like a triangle, so I'm gonna tell you it's a triangle. I could tell you it's a triangle just by looking at it. Just look at it. Not learn your shapes as a child? Like, come on now. We learned this like back in kindergarten. I don't want to take my precious time out to mathematically prove that it's a triangle. If you can't figure it out for yourself, you go sit there and you go figure out that it's a triangle, because I know damn well that it's a friggin' triangle. Turtle. And why the hell do I have to read Shakespeare? No one talks like that anymore, so it's really not making me any smarter. If anything, it's screwing up my English, because what if all of a sudden I start talking to people like, thy eyes are like the sun? Like, they're just gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? You're definitely on like some LSD shit, like, let's bring you to a mental asylum. Like, it's gonna make me sound stupid. You know what really pisses me off? When teachers assign an essay, and they give you like a week to write it, and like, let's say it's like 4 pages, right? You have about 4 to 5 to 6 other classes besides this one class, and most of the time those classes assign you essays as well, and you have to do them for the due date. Assign the essay for you, you do in a week, but they take a month to give it back. Now listen, girl, I know that you say that you have a lot of papers to grade, but I have a lot of other classes with homework and essays and projects. So, you should be giving me back my essays within a timely fashion of no longer than a week and a half if you are going to make me have to do my essay within a week. Because I have a lot of classes that give homework and essays and projects, and some of the classes give a whole bunch at once. So, don't complain to me about your grading if you're going to complain if I hand something in late. Because you surely take your precious time. And not for nothing, but if you're gonna go on complaining about the grading that you have to do, then don't assign so many damn essays with such a big length. Like, if you're gonna complain about the grading, then just don't assign shit. Like, you know, come on now. Like, you're complaining about grading, but I actually have to do the work. All you're doing is reading it, so simmer down, simmer down. I swear, sometimes teachers could just be so damn backwards. Like, even, oh my god, like, have you ever had a teacher who tells you to bring to buy this textbook, and a textbook is like $100, right? And then they're like, you're gonna have to bring this textbook every single day to class, right? And this textbook, like, weighs the whole friggin' weight of the friggin' Great Wall of China. Like, it feels like you're carrying tons and tons and tons of buckets of water because, you know, it's friggin' so damn heavy. And then you bring it every day, and you're breaking your back. But then, when you get to class, she's like, oh, guys, you don't have to use the textbook. And then by the end of the year, you only use the textbook for, like, 2 times. Like, did you really make me do that? Like, I understand that the obesity rate in America is high, but if you, like, want me to, like, lose weight, tell me to go get a gym membership. Don't make me break my back with a stupid textbook. Turtle. Have you ever had a teacher who required a 3-ring binder and that every single thing had to go in this binder, but then the lady never hole punches anything, but she makes sure that you have everything in that binder? Hole punching takes like 10,000 years. I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but I had a teacher who made us do that, and she never hole punched anything. Do you know how much time that took out of my precious life? Like, if you're gonna require me to have everything in a binder, you could at least get all of the papers and hole punch once. Me, I have to sit there and do it, and it takes like 1,000 years. I could be focusing studying for your class, but instead, I'm sitting here hole punching. I'm not gonna be a secretary when I get older. I don't need to learn how to hole punch. I'm not taking a class on hole punching. So there's no reason for me to be required to hole punch for your class. If I want a hole punch, that's one thing, but don't tell me I have to. But one thing that I always get excited about for school is the school supply shopping, especially when I was in high school. Like, that was like the bomb, because it's like you get to buy like the really pretty colored pens that pretty much none of your teachers are gonna allow you to use anyway, but you get them anyway because you love them and you're assuming that there will be like one teacher who will at least let you use the colorful pens. And you probably wind up not even using them half of the time, but you still buy them because they're freaking pretty. And then you get the pretty, like, not postcard, you get, like, the index cards. Sometimes they'll be colorful. You'll get pretty folders, sometimes, like, with a little kitty cat on them. And I don't know why, but it just, like, the beginning of school is so exciting just because you get to go school supply shopping. But then it's, like, after the first week of school, it's like, oh my god, I so would have took back that week of school supply shopping if I could just go back to summer. And then, like, you basically just count the days back until summer. So yes, that was today's video. You guys might be a little mad at me. I am changing my schedule from Sundays and Wednesdays to just Sundays, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I only did the bi-weekly episodes because I just started the channel and I needed videos on the channel because, like, I didn't want, like, to just have, like, 2 videos on the channel because that's pretty damn boring. But now I'm going to be posting just on Sundays. I mean, if there's, like, a video that I really want to post before Sunday, sometimes I'll post it before Sunday and post the video on Sunday. But for now, the schedule is just going to be, I'm going to be posting every Sunday. You know, I've always wondered, are they really in front of a live studio audience when they say they are? Or do they just have, like, the clap machine? Because, like, they always sound the same. Just a thought to think about. I'm a turtle. That was me saying goodbye. But it's, like, magical because I'm magic. Subscribe because I hula dance because I know how to hula. I really don't know how to hula. Hula. I can't even talk. Yeah, that's, yeah. Bye.